Well, do you need another moment, narrator? No? All right, we're going back in the elevator.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Of course.
Why did I not anticipate it? I mean,
I
sure,
know.
now it's obvious,
completely
but you have
out
to
of left
understand
field.
that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
I know, mind-blowing, isn't it?
In a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I like to keep people on their toes. All right, you gonna spark at me again? You sparking me again? We're going back upstairs. You done goofed. You done goofed. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Oh, there we go.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Can we have elevator music?
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flying right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the
Where
audience
is it?
to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley.
True narrator.
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be
Ask and you shall receive.
And not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good.
Ooh. Well, this is new.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
What does it say? Oh, I am Stanley, live on the stage. That's what I look like? Oh man, look at me. I'm an average Joe. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. Yeah, that guy. World peace, an evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
The Stanley Parables Stanley tonight live on stage, and that one says the man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable Stanley from the Stanley Parable tonight live on stage. Ooh. But there's a door. I know there's a door right there, but there's a door. right here. And I can't go through it. That's a shame. A Q&A with the world's first sentient machine. Ooh, I want to meet the sentient machine. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. Warning, do not stand on the side of fence.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
You're proud of me?
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Oh, I will. You're proud of me. Proud narrator papa. Welcome, Stanley, to the stage. Stanley Ryder. Is that my last name? Almonds, chair, gum, table, nut bar. Where's my nut bar? Oh, it's probably in there. National Geographic. Indoors Monthly. Am I gonna get stuck in there? I don't want to get stuck in there. I want to go up the stairs. Break a leg. Tramp. Oh, a little putting. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. The mountains? The hills that are alive with the sound of music? Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Stanley, me. Dead? No one tells stories the way you do. Go get 'em, Tiger. Ooh, wait. Cursive. Maybe a love note. Stanley, heart. My true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. That's so good. But I don't have a wife. Oh, that's hilarious. That's so great. Up. So that would make absolutely no sense had we not gotten that ending already. I would have been like, the apartment ending? What is that? All right, I guess we gotta go upstairs. Let's go. Oh, wait. The dude who came up with pizza. An audience with. The dude who came up with pizza. Oh, bunch of those. The Lord! Meet and greet. Oh, work it! Work it, Stanley! Come girl! Stanley, look at this. He's on a catwalk. You gotta work. Come girl, make it work. Give a twirl. Well, that was an ending. I enjoyed that one. Nice. We got the cover girl ending.
All of his co-workers. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Now, this time I'm just going to go straight for...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm just flying past everything.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
But I wanted to go in the broom closet. Let me in. He got sick of me going in the broom closet. I see.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
I'm pulling books off the shelf.
Situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it, and Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I am zen. We are just
Feeling
enjoying...
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Onward and upward. Or downward. Oh, we're messing with him again. We're totally pushing the button back up again. Just to see if I get different dialogue. Yep, crack, crack. What you gonna do, narrator?
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator
does
and
the
went
same
back
dialogue.
out. Silly me.
Well, it was
Why
worth
did
seeing.
Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Well, I wanted to see if you'd say something different, but you didn't. I'm a little disappointed in you, narrator. Usually you have some sassy comeback after I do something again after doing it previously, but you didn't do it this time, so I'm a little disappointed in you. Do better.
Here
See,
we
I
are,
can ramble
Stanley.
on.
It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Well, now that you're bolted to the edge of your seat, narrator, and you didn't give me any new dialogue, which once again is very disappointing,
Incredible.
we will go back down.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I'm a genius. I am a comic genius. That's how.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Will I, though? Now we'll just hang out in the elevator. Fine. It's not that spooky.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What is... Oh, that's like a clock. I mean, I don't know what... If this is supposed to be... 12:45, or if it's supposed to be 12:15, or maybe it's some sort of quarter. Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
All right. This is going to chat. This is going to be a choice moment. Do we continue walking down the hallway to our death, or do we go into the mind control facility area? I leave this to you guys. We will do both at some point, I'm sure. Whichever, like... I just don't know how long it'll be until we get an ending if we go down the hallway. Bluffing, go escape. Escape sound good, guys? I mean, that's looking... As far as spooky goes, that's looking very spooky. These pictures? No, they're boards. Is this going to be a case of I'm never going to get to the end?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
This is like an endless hallway situation. Oh, yeah, it is.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Oh. In I go.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Stanley, no!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
And yet, I'm still alive. Stanley! Parable!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So he just died in his office. Nature paintings. Oh! The corridor, the office layer. Oh, where is the broom closet? Filing cabinets. Office computers. Solitaire. I push all the buttons. Credits. Oh! Oh. Niru, no. She wants to get up on my desk, and I'm like, no! How about no, Niru? What's over here? Maintenance room. Oh. Let's go to the other side real quick. Oh. Okay. Spoilers much? Oh, I want to get out of here. There's spoilers. I don't want to look at things for too long. Let's find a way out of here. Let me out. Escape menu. Oh, here we go. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this is what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. I mean, but it's not giving me that same... Okay, where's that button? That's alarming. Trailers. Oh, nope, I don't want to look at trailers. No spoilers! Trying not to look at things for too long. Looking for a red button. There is so much to explore in here. Red button? Gimme! I just want the red button, guys. What if I go in here?
When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the
Now look
power
closely,
source at the
Stanley.
top of the
See how it's
facility
impossible for the
end this
player to do
injustice
anything in
forever.
his room. Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most
Interesting.
fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course...
So... I'm wondering if the way to get out of here is just to restart the game, but I don't want to, like... Here's my concern with restarting the game. I don't want to restart the game and then reset the progress we made. That is spoilers. Hi. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking... Hey, Nick, welcome in! Oh, here we are. Can I get in? Please? 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 You walked right by the exit of this place, actually. Oh, okay. Thank you, Amarak. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Where was the exit? Because I'm trying not to look at too much, because spoilers. There are lots of spoilers in here. And I just don't want to... Oh, different designs. Yeah, I just don't want to look at anything too carefully, because some of the stuff I noticed we hadn't seen yet, and... So I walked right by it, huh? That's the phone. I just... There's a green exit sign. Okay. Green exit sign. Green exit sign, huh? Can you give me a clue what floor and what side? I'm looking up, because I figure if there's going to be an exit sign, it should be high above.
He traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever.
Okay. On the side you're on, I think. Okay. Let's see. Exit, where are you? Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
See what happens. Hey!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Thank
he
you,
had simply
Amarak
missed a
One.
memo.
I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, by the way. I almost feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. It was a fun ending. I didn't like. As soon as I noticed there were things I hadn't seen before, I made a distinct effort not to look closely at anything.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So this time we will go in the mind control.
Yet there was not a single person
Mind
here
control
either.
room.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
salty
up
as
to
all
his
get out. I
boss's
can't get in the
office,
broom
hoping
closet.
he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Yes, cue surprise. So, if I go back upstairs again, will it do different dialogue? We're gonna try it.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley
nope.
actually got back
Same thing.
into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his
Sorry, guys,
boss's
I had to
office?
know.
Well,
He
that's
did
a
different
great
dialogue
question.
before.
I just can't wait to find out.
So I didn't know. We'll push forward into the mind control room. Ultimate suspense, yeah.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Deja vu.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?